What happens when one of reality television's most controversial marriages finally reaches its breaking point? For years, fans of Anna Duggar and Josh Duggar watched their relationship survive scandal after scandal, public humiliation, criminal conviction, and non-stop media attention. But now, explosive rumors are spreading online claiming that Anna may finally be walking away for good. Is the Duggar family facing its biggest internal collapse yet? And if these reports are true, what happens next for the children, the family image, and the empire built by Bob Duggar and Michelle Duggar? Tonight, we're breaking down the divorce speculation, the online frenzy, the family silence, and why millions of people are suddenly convinced the Duggar story has entered an entirely new chapter. For more than a decade, the Duggar family dominated reality television. Through hit TLC programs like 19 Kids and Counting and later Counting On, the family built a massive audience by presenting themselves as the image of conservative Christian family values. Viewers watched the Duggar children grow up on camera, court marry, and raise families of their own. The brand was carefully crafted around faith, discipline, modesty, and unity. At one point, the Duggars weren't just reality stars, they were a cultural phenomenon. But behind the carefully controlled image, controversy was quietly building. And eventually, that image completely collapsed. Much of that collapse centered around Josh Duggar, the eldest Duggar son, whose scandals transformed the family from reality TV favorites into one of the internet's most discussed and criticized families. Over the years, every new headline involving Josh brought renewed scrutiny to the entire Duggar empire. Public trust eroded. Critics accused the family of protecting its image more than confronting difficult truths. Former fans began questioning years of carefully managed messaging. Yet through all of it, one person remained publicly loyal: Anna Duggar. Despite relentless media coverage, devastating allegations, public embarrassment, and Josh's eventual criminal conviction, Anna continued standing beside her husband. For years, that loyalty became one of the most debated aspects of the entire Duggar story online. Some viewers expressed sympathy for Anna, believing she was trapped in an incredibly difficult situation shaped by family pressure, religion, and public scrutiny. Others questioned why she stayed at all. And now, that debate has exploded again. Across social media platforms, online forums, YouTube commentary channels, and celebrity gossip pages, rumors are spreading that Anna may finally be distancing herself from Josh permanently. No official confirmation has emerged. But that hasn't stopped the speculation from going viral. Because for longtime followers of the Duggar family, this wouldn't be viewed as just another celebrity divorce story. Many people online believe it would represent something much bigger: the symbolic collapse of the image the Duggar family spent years trying to protect. An image built on unity, on loyalty, on faith, and on the idea that no matter how severe the scandal became, the family would always stay together. Now, for the first time in years, people are openly asking whether that image has finally reached its breaking point. And as the rumors continue spreading, the silence from the Duggar family is only making the speculation louder. At one point, the Duggar family represented one of reality television's biggest success stories. Long before controversy surrounded the family name, viewers across America were introduced to the massive Arkansas household through television specials that focused on their unusual lifestyle, strict religious beliefs, and rapidly growing number of children. What initially began as public curiosity soon transformed into a full-scale media phenomenon. When TLC launched 19 Kids and Counting, audiences became deeply invested in the Duggar family's world. Episodes showcased chore schedules, homeschooling routines, modest clothing rules, and carefully organized family systems designed to manage a household with nearly 20 children. For many viewers, the family appeared disciplined, united, and deeply committed to faith. The brand was incredibly powerful at the time. The Duggars positioned themselves as an example of traditional Christian family values during an era when reality television often focused on chaos and dysfunction. Their image stood out from other television families because they presented themselves as calm, wholesome, and morally grounded. Parents admired their structure. Religious audiences praised their beliefs. Even viewers who disagreed with their lifestyle often admitted they were fascinated by how the family functioned on a daily basis. As the show's popularity exploded, media attention followed everywhere. Magazine covers, television interviews, speaking engagements, books, and public appearances turned the family into national celebrities. The Duggar name became a recognizable brand far beyond reality television. They weren't simply TV personalities anymore. They had become symbols of a very specific cultural and religious movement. But fame also brought increased scrutiny. As years passed, critics began questioning aspects of the family's teachings, parenting style, and connection to the controversial religious organization known as the Institute in Basic Life Principles. Online discussions about the family slowly shifted from fascination to concern. Former followers of the movement began speaking publicly about strict control, fear-based teachings, and the emotional pressure placed on women and children within similar environments. At first, much of the criticism remained confined to internet forums and niche blogs. But eventually, everything changed. When allegations involving Josh Duggar became public, the carefully maintained image surrounding the family began collapsing almost overnight. Viewers who had spent years watching the family preach morality and purity suddenly found themselves confronting disturbing accusations that directly contradicted the values the family publicly promoted. The backlash was immediate and enormous. News coverage intensified. Social media exploded with outrage. Former fans questioned whether the family had hidden serious issues behind the scenes while continuing to profit from their wholesome public image. Critics accused the family of prioritizing reputation management over accountability. Every interview, every public statement, and every attempt at damage control was dissected online in real time. For TLC, the controversy created a major crisis. The network that had once relied heavily on the Duggar brand now faced mounting public pressure. Eventually, television projects connected to the family were canceled or restructured as the scandal continued dominating headlines. What had once been one of the network's most profitable reality franchises suddenly became associated with controversy, criticism, and public distrust. And even after cameras stopped rolling regularly, the scrutiny never truly disappeared. In fact, many observers argue the internet only intensified the public fascination surrounding the family. YouTube commentators, Reddit discussions, TikTok reactions, and online documentaries kept the Duggar name constantly circulating online. Every family wedding, pregnancy announcement, social media post, or public appearance now generated debate, speculation, and renewed criticism. Some longtime supporters continued defending the family, arguing that not every family member should be judged for the actions of one individual. But others believed the controversies exposed much deeper problems within the family's culture itself. That division transformed the Duggars from reality television stars into one of the internet's most polarizing families. What once looked like a carefully controlled success story had evolved into something far more complicated, a public unraveling happening in front of millions of people online. And perhaps the most damaging part for the family was this. The audience's trust had completely changed. Viewers no longer watched the Duggar family with admiration alone. Many now watched with skepticism, suspicion, and a growing belief that the public had never truly seen what was happening behind closed doors. Which only fueled the question that continued haunting the family year after year. How much did they know, and when did they know it? Over the years, Josh Duggar became one of the most controversial figures connected to reality television. What once appeared to be a carefully protected image of faith, family values, and wholesome living slowly transformed into a non-stop cycle of scandal, public backlash, and intense media scrutiny. For longtime viewers of 19 Kids and Counting, the shift was shocking. The Duggar family had spent years building a public identity centered around conservative Christian beliefs, strict family structure, and traditional values. Millions of viewers watched the family grow through television specials, interviews, and social media appearances. But behind that carefully maintained public image, controversy was quietly building. As allegations and scandals involving Josh Duggar resurfaced over time, public trust in the family began collapsing. Entertainment news outlets, online commentators, and former fans started questioning whether the Duggar brand had been built on secrecy and image management rather than honesty and accountability. Every new headline seemed to deepen public outrage and intensify scrutiny surrounding the family. What made the controversy even larger was the internet reaction that followed. Across YouTube, Reddit, TikTok, podcasts, and entertainment blogs, discussions exploded. Thousands of people analyzed interviews, social media posts, and family statements looking for clues about what was really happening behind the scenes. Many critics accused the Duggar family of staying silent for too long or avoiding direct accountability during major controversies. Others questioned why certain family members appeared reluctant to publicly distance themselves from Josh despite the growing backlash online. As media attention intensified, the Duggar name itself slowly became controversial. For years, the family had been associated with wholesome reality television. But after wave of scandal, public perception shifted dramatically. Even viewers who once defended the family began walking away as criticism spread across social media platforms. Then came the criminal conviction, the moment many people viewed as the final collapse of the Duggar family's public image. The conviction generated massive national coverage and reignited public outrage online. News channels, commentators, and entertainment publications covered every update surrounding the case, while social media users debated how the family responded publicly and privately. For many former viewers, the conviction marked a point of no return. Questions quickly spread online about the emotional toll on the Duggar family itself. Some people speculated about internal divisions within the family, while others wondered whether years of public pressure, media attention, and controversy had permanently damaged relationships behind closed doors. At the center of much of the public discussion was Anna Duggar. Many online commentators questioned how Anna continued standing beside Josh publicly despite overwhelming criticism and backlash. Every appearance, statement, or reported update involving the couple immediately sparked another wave of speculation online. Some viewers sympathized with Anna and believed she faced enormous personal pressure within the family's religious culture and public expectations. Others argued that her continued support for Josh only intensified criticism surrounding the entire Duggar family. And as the years passed, speculation about the future of their marriage never fully disappeared. Instead, the rumors only grew louder. Each new report connected to the Duggars seemed to reopen public debate once again. Whether through online rumors, family interviews, social media reactions, or tabloid coverage, the controversy surrounding Josh Duggar continued dominating discussions long after the original scandals first emerged. For critics, the Duggar family had become an example of how quickly a reality television empire could collapse once public trust disappeared. And for the internet, the fascination with the Duggar family controversy showed no signs of ending anytime soon. Recently, online speculation surrounding Anna Duggar has intensified dramatically. Across social media platforms, discussion channels, and fan communities, internet users have begun analyzing nearly every public detail connected to the Duggar family. From family photographs to event appearances, even small changes have sparked rumors that Anna may finally be considering a major life change. For many followers of the story, the silence itself has become part of the speculation. Some viewers believe the lack of direct statements from key family members feels unusual, especially given how public the family once was during the height of their television fame. Others argue that the rumors are simply another cycle of internet gossip, fueled by years of controversy surrounding Josh Duggar and the family's history in the public eye. Still, online communities continue dissecting every detail. Body language during rare appearances gets analyzed frame by frame. Social media activity, or complete silence, becomes the center of lengthy speculation threads. Some internet commentators claim certain family relationships appear strained, while others believe the family is simply attempting to stay private after years of scrutiny. One major reason the rumors continue gaining traction is the noticeable shift in public opinion toward Anna herself. Years ago, many critics questioned why she stayed despite repeated scandals and public humiliation. But over time, more viewers began expressing sympathy instead of judgment. Some now argue that Anna may have spent years caught between religious expectations, family loyalty, financial dependence, and the enormous pressure of maintaining a public image. That growing sympathy has fueled even more speculation. Supporters frequently debate whether she has the resources, support system, or independence necessary to leave. Others believe she remains deeply committed to her beliefs and family structure regardless of public criticism. Meanwhile, speculation-focused channels and viral gossip discussions continue treating every Duggar-related update like breaking news. A missing appearance, an unconfirmed rumor, a change in family photos. Even minor details quickly become headline-level discussion online. Whether any of these theories are accurate remains unknown. But one thing is undeniable. The public fascination surrounding Anna Duggar shows no signs of slowing down. If Anna Duggar were to officially separate from Josh Duggar, the impact on the larger Duggar family image could be massive. For years, the Duggar family built a public reputation around strict religious values, traditional marriage roles, and family unity. Even during previous scandals, the family consistently projected an image of forgiveness, loyalty, and staying together through hardship. Because of that, any confirmed separation would immediately spark intense reactions from both supporters and critics online. Some longtime followers would likely sympathize with Anna, especially after years of public controversy surrounding Josh. Others may question whether the family's teachings and pressure to preserve appearances played a larger role in keeping the marriage intact for so long. At the same time, rumors of internal disagreements within the Duggar family continue circulating across social media discussion forums and speculation channels. Some online commentators believe certain family members may privately support Anna if she chose to leave, while others may feel strongly committed to preserving the family's public image and religious expectations. That possibility alone has fueled ongoing speculation about tension behind the scenes. For the Duggar brand itself, a divorce could create serious public relations challenges. The family spent years promoting conservative marriage values through television interviews, books, speaking engagements, and reality programming connected to 19 kids and counting on. A public split could reopen criticism surrounding the family's handling of past scandals and reignite debates about accountability, family culture, and public image management. Meanwhile, social media audiences remain sharply divided. Some viewers argue Anna deserves public support and privacy after years under intense scrutiny. Others continue criticizing the Duggar family structure itself, claiming the environment placed enormous pressure on maintaining appearances no matter the circumstances. Online communities now analyze nearly every public detail, from family photos to attendance at gatherings, searching for clues about possible divisions within the family. And because the Duggars themselves have remained mostly silent, that silence has only intensified speculation. For internet audiences, every missing appearance, every social media change, and every period of public quietness becomes another source of rumor, debate, and theory. The online reaction surrounding these divorce rumors exploded almost instantly across social media. Within hours of new speculation appearing online, YouTube commentary creators began uploading reaction videos, live stream discussions, and detailed breakdowns analyzing every possible clue connected to the situation involving Anna Duggar and Josh Duggar. TikTok users joined the conversation just as quickly. Short clips discussing alleged signs of marital tension spread rapidly across the platform, with creators dissecting public appearances, family photos, and even small social media activity for possible hidden meaning. Meanwhile, Reddit discussion threads grew increasingly active as users debated whether the rumors were believable or simply another example of internet speculation spiraling out of control. The viral nature of online culture played a major role in amplifying the discussion. Modern internet audiences are deeply drawn to high-profile family controversies, especially involving reality television personalities whose lives were once heavily documented in public. For years, viewers watched the Duggar family present an image centered around faith, family values, and strict religious expectations. Because of that history, every new controversy attracts enormous curiosity from longtime followers and critics alike. Some viewers reacted with sympathy toward Anna. Across social media, supportive comments appeared from people who believed she had endured years of public embarrassment and emotional pressure connected to ongoing scandals surrounding the family. Many commenters argued that if the rumors were true, separating from the situation could represent a major personal turning point focused on protecting herself and her children. At the same time, others strongly criticized the online coverage. Some accused commentary channels and media outlets of sensationalizing unverified claims simply to generate clicks, views, and viral engagement. Critics warned that repeated speculation without confirmation can quickly blur the line between reporting and entertainment, especially when millions of viewers become emotionally invested in personal family matters. That division created intense debate online. Supporters of the Duggar family pushed back against what they viewed as unfair attacks and invasive gossip, while critics argued that the family's long history in reality television naturally opened them to public scrutiny. As reactions intensified, headlines continued spreading across YouTube thumbnails, TikTok clips, gossip blogs, and discussion forums, further fueling the cycle of online attention. And that cycle is exactly why Duggar-related controversies remain highly searchable years after their television success declined. The combination of reality TV fame, religious controversy, legal scandals, and family secrecy continues attracting massive public interest. Every rumor, interview, or social media update immediately reignites widespread discussion, because audiences remain fascinated by what happens behind the scenes of one of reality television's most controversial families. Whether these divorce rumors ultimately prove true or false, the internet response has already demonstrated something important. Public fascination with the Duggar family has never fully disappeared. And in today's viral media environment, even speculation alone can become a global conversation overnight. Whether the divorce rumors surrounding Anna Duggar are ultimately confirmed or not, the online reaction reveals just how dramatically public perception of the Duggar family has changed over the years. What was once viewed as a picture-perfect reality television empire is now constantly examined through the lens of controversy, secrecy, and scandal. For many viewers, the possibility of Anna finally leaving Josh Duggar symbolizes something much larger than the end of a marriage. It represents the collapse of an image that millions of people once believed was untouchable. And as speculation continues spreading online, one thing is certain: the Duggar family remains one of the internet's most endlessly discussed reality TV dynasties. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.